We're back. Same walk we've been doing the last couple of afternoons. It's my third day doing it actually. So the first day, Monday afternoon, didn't see any koalas. Second afternoon, yesterday, saw 2 koalas. Actually think I saw 3 of them. I'll tell you why. This is quite funny actually. So, and actually while we do that, we still need to be looking for koalas because koalas don't stay in the same trees, right? They move. So like, they could be anywhere. They could be up there. Yeah, it could be anywhere. Okay, so let me tell you the story. Hey Philip, how you going? Hey, how'd you go with your extra gig today? I'm just gonna do my jumper up, it's a bit cold. How'd you go with your extra gig today? Walking in the crowd. Oof. I'm sooking, Philip, it's cold. I even changed my jumper because I thought, I need something a bit warmer. And I had this in my cupboard, in my cupboard in my car. I have a bunch of jumpers and jackets and waterproof jackets in the car. Okay, I'm struggling now to do my battery up, my button up. Okay, hold on. While we're doing that, let's look up that tree. Is there a koala up there? Okay, hold on. I need 2 fingers. I need 2 fingers to do this up. Okay. Just bear with me while I move everything around. Oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. We've done up a button, okay? All right. How are we, Philip? Phil's got here. It was good hanging with the other people and it was fun. Awesome. I bet you it was fun. So do you want to give us a little bit of what it was? Was it a film? Just give me a bit of a vibe. So Philip, we're doing the same walk I've been doing for the last couple of afternoons that I've been down here. So this is, I don't know if you've seen this before, that big tower up there is a bird's nest for the eastern osprey. The eastern osprey. I saw one up there actually one day, which is interesting. And we have a Rayleigh. Hello, a Rayleigh. How are you? We are at a walk and we're looking for, obviously we're walking. We're looking for not ducks or swamp hens. We're looking for koalas. So yesterday I did this exact same walk and I was just about to tell you I saw 2 of them, but I actually think I saw 3 of them. Not in the same tree though. Why I think I saw 2 and then now I'm telling you I see 3 was because it was in the distance and I decided to go into the bush to have a little looky from underneath. And when I went into the back, I couldn't figure out which tree he was on. So I went back around to the front and then I spotted him again. It's very hard to spot them because they're very camouflaged and there's lots of trees, right? So it's easily mistaken which tree they're in kind of thing. Like, especially when there's quite a few trees together. Gum trees, mainly, eucalyptus trees. So, and I had watched watched the koala jump from one tree to the other tree. So that was really cool, but he'd moved. So I went around and I saw him again. But what happened was, then I went back around again and I found him again looking up. And then a couple came and they're like, oh wow, koala. Anyway, I left them to it, take some photos while I walked out. And I ran into them a little while later and they said, guess what? We saw another koala. I said, what? They said, yeah, he was in the tree next to him. So I was like, oh. So I have a feeling what happened was he jumped into the other tree. When I went under, I found a different koala looking up. So I saw 3 koalas yesterday in this park. So that's cool. That means that this area, has a few koalas. which is really nice. It's nice to know that koalas are, thriving. Well, you'd hope to see more koalas, to be honest. But, with the amount of building and, deforestation, because we're, cutting down all these gum trees, or eucalyptus trees, should I say, because we're building, more houses and developments, poor koalas have less habitat. So, yeah, it is really, really sad. And, yeah, there is definitely an incline in koalas. But, yeah, that just kind of gives you hope that when you see 3 koalas in one park, that, there's hope, right? And then we have Hannah. How is the weather? Hannah? Well, it's actually quite nice, isn't it? It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is, I don't know where you are, but I'm in Queensland, southeast Queensland. And so it's actually winter here. And I put on a warmer jacket because I'm a sook and I don't like the cold. But actually quite through here is quite nice actually. Philip's got here, it's actually a TV show that is coming out soon and very secretive. I had to sign a disclosure agreement. Things we were just a bunch of people walking the street, didn't take long. Yeah, right, cool, that's exciting. Well, obviously when it comes out, you can tell me all about it, right? Yeah, that's exciting. Did you see anyone famous or semi-famous, B-grade actor? Philip. So everyone in the chat, Philip is my friend from Victoria. He is he does a few things, but he does extras in movies and things like that. So yeah, which is kind of exciting. It's always interesting to know about different people's, works and how things work. So yeah, we're looking for koalas, guys. That's what we're doing. Otherwise I'd be walking quite faster, but I'm dawdling, looking behind me, beside me. These are all kind of eucalyptus trees here that one day will grow big and strong. Now, the thing is though, right guys, koalas are very, very camouflaged. They get, they're in the tree and you can't see them because they're like grey, the same colour as the bloody tree. That's the problem. That's the problem. So you just got to keep on looking up and, I'm pretty good at spotting them. I'm going to be honest, though, in saying that, I'm not that great in saying it because yesterday I did 2 laps of this park. The first lap, I saw the koala, right? The second lap, I saw, the other koala. And then I was walking and the couple that said they saw the other koala were running and they were stopped looking up a tree. I'm like, oh, well, obviously they're looking at a koala, right? And they're like, look, there's another koala. I'm like, wow. And the funny thing is, I walked straight past it, like on my first walk. So I'm not that great at doing it, obviously. And the really cool thing about late in the afternoon, there's more movement in them. Like koalas pretty much spend like 20 hours of the day sleeping. They're not that interesting to watch, to be honest. I mean, actually, I think they're interesting because they're beautiful. But they don't do much, right? They just lie there hugging a tree. But in the afternoons, they start, having something to eat. They eat the eucalyptus leaves. And I saw them go down the tree and then jump to another tree. And I haven't actually replayed my video, but if you watch my last live stream, which is just afternoon, you will see him doing that. It was pretty cool, actually. And my new friend Raven from New York, he was walking with me, well, not walking with me, but he was watching online on Monday afternoon. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to show him one. And then, thankfully, he was online again yesterday afternoon and he saw one. So he got to see his first wild koala. Well, through my camera, I guess. But hey, so that was nice. It was nice to be able to show someone from, another country something that, us Australians get to see, well, if you go looking for them, quite a bit. My life, I do see quite a lot of koalas because I do go looking for them. You do actually have to look up. It's not like you would ever run into one on the floor. You just gotta look. And like, because we saw 3 yesterday, I am just hopeful. Like, I actually think there's probably a lot more. And I just haven't seen them, right? Because they're very elusive. They're hiding from you. They're hiding. They're hiding. The lead actor weren't there. It was just a street scene. When it comes to theatre, possibly you can't do my job. But when it comes to doing extra work, anyone can do it. You are so healthy, Dora. Well, I try, Philip. It's not easy. I'm trying to behave myself. You know, obviously tonight is State of Origin. So I don't know, you know, you're a Victorian. Actually, you were born in Victoria? Are you? Yeah, I don't think you're a Queenslander, right? You would have told me if you were a Queenslander, I think. Or were you born in New South Wales? So tonight the big game is State of Origin. So, yeah, I can't wait to watch that tonight. I don't generally get into the football that often. Unless, you know, State of Origin I do like. I really, really like State of Origin. Because, to be honest, I was probably conceived in New South Wales, but I was born in Brisbane Hospital. So you can't get much more Brisbane-like than that, right? So my mum and dad, well, my dad's from New South Wales. And when my mum first came to Australia with my dad, they stayed in New South Wales. And then my dad got a job up here in Queensland. So that's why we moved up to Queensland. So we're the only part of my family that live in Queensland. And yeah, so otherwise I could have been a New South Walesman, right? A New South Wales person. But I like being a Queenslander. Love Queensland. Look at that tree. It's really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And obviously over this other side is the Pine Rivers Dam or river. It's very still this afternoon. Okay, so Philip, we're coming up to the section where we saw the koalas yesterday. There was 2 koalas in here yesterday. Now, we really do need to stay on the track, okay? Because we just should, right? Though in saying that, you know, I get so excited when I see a koala. I do want to see them a bit closer. It's hard to see them sometimes in a distance. And obviously on a phone, they're not great. Especially, you know, add to another element, I'm on a live stream. So on live streams, you can't really zoom in that much. See up here, there's actually it's not a koala, don't go. It's a bird's nest. Don't know what bird's nest, but I guess if we stood here long enough, we might see a bird fly in and out of it. Beautiful tree. If it was sunny, you would see the reflection going onto the trees and it looks silvery, these eucalyptus trees. The sun's a little bit cloudy over there, that's where the sun sets. Also making that noises. Sometimes we see pelicans in there. Beautiful waterway. Oh, something just jumped in the water there. Could be a lizard or something, or a jumping fish. People go fishing in here. I don't know what's going on with my phone, guys. It keeps reconnecting. Disconnecting, reconnecting. Okay, so this is where we have to look up, guys. Okay, there's crows up there. So if you don't see anything, guys, let me show you some crows. I know you're like, I don't want to see a crow. There's a crow up there. As a child, we went to Queensland for Christmases every year. Loved being there, but I was caught in undertow on the Gold Coast. Very scary. Oh shit, like as in swimming? How old were you? How old were you, Philip? Yeah, that is scary. Oh, yeah, tell me your story. Because, yeah, the ocean here is a big deal, hey? Like, the waves can really knock you off your feet. That's why they say, like, you know, tourists coming to Australia, be really careful when you go to the ocean because they can, the current is strong. All right, guys, let's look up. Oh, look, guys, look, there's kangaroos. Kangaroos, did you see that? Look, he's looking at me. Hello. Hello, kangaroo. Hello, Skippy. He's looking at me going, what are you doing? That's the first time we've seen kangaroos here, guys. I had no idea we could see kangaroos here. It's all right, guys, we're not going to hurt you. Okay, so obviously kangaroos are very cool. Very cool, but you don't get close, don't get close. He's like looking at me. I love when they hop away. They're so cool. So cool. All right, let's keep on looking up. Koalas, koalas, koalas. You really got to scan quite well. It's not easy to spot them. Really isn't easy to spot them. Oh, over here, nope. That was really cool, guys, that we saw the kangaroos. Captain Kangaroos. Hey, forest creation. Did you see the kangaroos that just hopped up? Well, they saw me and ran the other way, basically. But we're hoping to see a koala in here, guys. I saw 2 koalas in here yesterday, but you really got to look up. It's not easy to see them. Really isn't easy to see them. So if you're new here, I'm Dora. I live in southeast Queensland in Australia, and I'm in Peachtree right now. This is a new walkway that's just opened up, and I've started coming here every afternoon, or not every afternoon, but a lot of afternoons after work to go for a walk because, well, A, it's beautiful, and B, we just saw kangaroos, but yes, like I've seen a couple of koalas in here. So it's very, very cool, and I get to share it with my friends online. Hey Parker, Parker Jordan, how you going? So, if you want to see a koala, fingers crossed, I'll make that wish happen. The kangaroos are in there, I can hear them. Yeah, people are pointing to them. You're not supposed to have dogs in here because there are koalas in here. Okay, let's just look in the back here because this is where I saw the koalas yesterday. In the back here. So let me just concentrate, guys. Let me just see what I can see. Yesterday, I was standing here and I looked up and I could see one right at the back. He's not there anymore, but they move. How you going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Any koalas?
Well, there was 2 here yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I'm just seeing, you know, they move. So
They definitely do. There was a few the other week over the other side.
over the other side, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they get around here.
They do, don't they? It's great to see them though, eh? Like, hopefully, yeah. Yesterday on the track, I saw 3 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're definitely around.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which is so good.
You have a good day.
See ya. Now, there was also another one. He was on that tree there, the back one there. Oh, can I just see him there? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No. I really don't think they hang out in the same tree. I think they like to go to another tree to try different leaves. No, I can't see him there. Don't see him. I mean, of course, I could walk around the back and go. Man, these trees are tall. So, like that guy just said, you know, sometimes they hang out here, sometimes they hang out on the other side. Is it the same people, same chickens? Oh my god! Is it same koalas? I don't know. Different koalas, maybe. I don't know. You don't know, do you? Don't know. So beautiful. This walk. And look, to be honest, if I was walking faster, it would probably be better for my cardio. But you know what? Koalas overtake any cardio at this present moment. I just love seeing koalas. I love seeing any animals in the wild, right? It's just a beautiful thing. Like we saw the kangaroos. I haven't seen kangaroos for a little time, so that was unexpected. It's really nice and unexpected. So, okay, let's see in here if we can see any koalas. There's a whole lot of kids. Those kangaroos that were here probably would have just run away because they would have heard all the kids screaming and carrying on. But that was cool. There's a whole lot of young eucalyptus trees being grown here, which is so good. That means there's lots of food for the koalas. There's nothing stopping you walking through there, to be honest. You can walk through there. You can walk through there if you want to too. Just depends on how far, you know, how much you want to see a koala. I saw one yesterday. I saw three yesterday, so. And look, yesterday I walked on the track and I saw them from the track. But I did see an extra one if I went under that, walking under, so you don't need to. Beautiful little afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. I wonder where those kangaroos went. They probably went through that way, the back there. Kangaroos don't really like hanging out with like where people are so much. When the kangaroos saw me, they just stopped and they didn't come past me. They went back where they came from. So obviously they were like, wait, people, what? People, go away, people. I always point out this, did not know this. I've got an app that I use on my phone, and you can take photos of plants, and it tells you this is actually castor oil. I had no idea. This is what castor oil is made out of. That's a weed, but it's a castor oil plant. Had no idea. No idea. So it's a fairly big lake. You're not allowed to go fishing, swimming, boating, kind of lakes. I think they really want it just as a conservation kind of park or a sanctuary where animals can, do what they want to do, which is kind of nice, right? Gracie. How are you, Gracie? How you been, mate? How are you going watching all the soccer, football? Because I know you've been watching a lot of it. I don't even know who's in the final. Has there been a final? Has it finished? Is it still going? No idea. I'm very oblivious to football, or soccer, should I say, or you would call it football, right? So Gracie, I've been doing this walk a couple of times a week. This is my third afternoon. And some afternoons I get the pleasure of seeing koalas. This afternoon we saw the kangaroos. That was pretty cool. I've never seen the kangaroos here before. So that was good. Yesterday I saw koalas over that side and a koala over here too. So you've really got to look up these trees because you just don't know where they're hiding. They don't come with an app that says this is where the koala is, which I think is a good thing, right? Because otherwise the koalas, it wouldn't be fun. Half my adventure is the actual adventure trying to find a koala. Sometimes, look, I've got to be honest, it's amazing to see a koala. But, the looking, their anticipation, will I see one, will I not see one? That's fun too. That is fun. Bill Myers! How are you, Bill? You haven't seen a lot of football, Gracie. Mum, how you going? My mum's there. Hi everyone, good afternoon. Hope you're all well. Dora, could you call me after I finish your walking? Love you, darling. Yeah, sure. So Mum, I tried to ring you this morning, but there was something going on with Telstra this morning. I don't know if you know that, but Philip or Gracie, do you use Telstra? Something happened. I don't know what happened, that literally people couldn't call out. It was very, very weird. I couldn't even send a message. I could send a voice message on Messenger, but I couldn't call using Messenger, or I couldn't use my actual phone. It was really weird. And then I just started working and I just got sidetracked and forgot about it. But Susan told me, she sent me a message later on and she said, hey, I just got my phone back. It was just, yeah. So she hasn't had access to her phone all day. So it's really weird. You're waking up from a nap, Gracie. Bill Myers, how are you, Bill? You're up very early in Iowa. Bill, we're looking for koalas, mate. We saw 3 koalas yesterday, which is amazing. And if you rewind the live, we saw some kangaroos, which was lovely. Got the interesting sky. I love watching sunsets. Like all the reflection of the clouds on the water too. It's nice. Now, just keep on looking up. You never know, I might see another koala. I haven't seen one today yet. Dora says, yet. that tree. Amazing, amazing. I really like this walk. Oops. So there's a lot of koalas in Victoria, but you're rare to see them. Why is that? Well, I guess you'd have to go out into the bush. I mean, you've got a bigger population, I guess, too, right? And with a bigger population, a lot more people scares off the koalas, I guess. So they don't like to hang around, which is really nice. That, I don't know, well, maybe this over time the koalas might decide that they don't want to be here anymore because there's too many people around. See, that's the thing too, that could happen. Because this walkway is only opened up in the last month, or month and a half, or 2 months. And these koalas have been here for who knows how long without, humans. So there was a koala up there yesterday, that tree. But obviously they don't normally go back to the same tree. They might go back there in a couple of days. But yeah, he's definitely not up there today. Where today? It's interesting. That's not normally a tree that I'll associate a koala in. They don't normally like these trees that are kind of got barky stuff on them, which is interesting. But anyway. So Gracie is on the Optus network, so you had no issues. Koalas need so many gum trees, poor little darlings. They do, don't they? They do. Why have got a question mark upside down, Bill Myers? Why is there a question mark upside down? Just looking around these trees here, just in case the koala's somewhere around here. So the last time I talked to you, Bill, you were very exhausted. Have you caught up on some sleep? Rested? Gorgeous sky, yeah, I know. Coffee time. I'm not bad. Been suffering. Physio said no swimming, no anything, just walk a bit. Neck is not the best, so doc ordered a neck MRI. Last one was 2019. Oh, okay. I hope everything's okay. Obviously, well, I hope something it's easily fixed. Let's go with that, because obviously there's something going on if it is hurting you a bit. Poor thing. Okay, so here's lots of eucalyptus trees that will grow up into big trees one day. A tree in here had some koala in there last week. See, this is another thing, right? This time of day, it is 4:28. It's kind of getting to dusk, right? Sunset's going to be about 5. Koalas start moving around at this time. I have never seen a koala come down a tree and walk across the road, like across the track or near me. I mean, they obviously accidentally do that. They would never purposely walk near me. They're more scared of me than I'm scared of a koala. I mean, I'd be scared of a koala. Have you seen the claws on them? Got massive claws. Massive claws. Hi. A lot of people run around this track. Good to see. Yeah, so this is the tree I saw them in last week. This big one here. Just see if I can see behind these trees here. I mean, I can walk through there if I wanted to, but I just, sometimes it's good not to see a koala, as in like, you know, it makes you really want to see one next time. So, you know, if you push and pull and, you know, I go hunting underneath here and up and looking, you know, I might find one, but then I'm always going to have to be hunting around. So, you know, sometimes it's good to stay on the track, just do your walk. But while I'm standing on the track, I can still zoom in and have a look if I can see a koala anywhere. God, it's such a nice feeling when you actually spot one. Love it. My mum used to have koalas on her property at one stage. I don't know what happened. I mean, then again, I haven't looked for ages. But yeah, there used to be a koala that used to live in her trees. Koala, where are you? And you know the funny thing is, yesterday I walked straight past one that was in the tree. Literally, it was just up the tree up there, and no, not this one, but another one. And it wasn't until the second lap that I saw it. So sometimes it's angles too, like if you walk back the other way. But you know. All right. Let's walk. Let's walk. Oh, Nicholas, there you go, mate. Nicholas has got here. Hey there. Telstra has been down since 4:30 a.m. 90% of customers affected. FPOS 2. So some trains. Yeah, well, it's really interesting because I actually this morning I thought it might have been my phone. I turned it off a few times and turned it back on, and I thought, why can't I? I was trying to ring my mum actually on my way to work this morning, and I thought, well, that's really weird. And then I kind of just forgot about it. I sent her a voice message, and I don't know if she got it though, because Mum's with Telstra, so maybe, yeah, well, obviously she's got her messages now because she just jumped and said hello. But yeah, yeah, I didn't realize, like, where I was working today, they had no issues with the FPOS machines, but then they might not be with Telstra. Gracie is not with the Telstra, she's with Optus. She had no issues. But Susan sent me a message, and the only reason I realised there must have been something wrong, because I got a text message from Susan. And normally Susan sends me messages in the morning. She's like, I can't believe it. So I've only been able to send you a message this afternoon. We've only just got cell reception back. And that was like about 1:30. I was like, shit, it's been out all day. That's pretty bad. Do you remember when, I think Optus, they had issues a little while ago. And I love looking down there. Look at that. Little window into the river. Optus had issues, and like a lot of people, you know, especially a lot of older people, there was actually a death or so because they couldn't ring the ambulance or something. So yeah, you can imagine, because Telstra is like the biggest carrier in Australia, so that's not cool, eh? I hope everyone was okay. What's this guy taking a photo of? Is there a koala, guys? Is there a koala? What's he taking a photo of? It's got a big ass camera. Oh, he's looking at a bird. He's looking at a bird. Well, this might be the closest we get to seeing a koala today, guys. Hello, koala. Ding ding. Gracie's got, I'm not bad, been suffering physio. Oh, I read that already, sorry. It's part of growing old, laugh. Using the crutches for so long can't be good for anything. On the 16th, they are the MRI, the leg tender and the femur. Then we'll make a date to operate on the leg and rest and relax in nature. Oh, yeah, that'll be not exciting. Hey. Yeah, that's going to be scary, but at the same time, you're probably like, come on, just bring it on and get it over and done with, right? So you can hopefully be doing all your dancing again. I mean, it doesn't stop you dancing, but you know what I'm saying. Queensland has big koalas populations, so they've done studies and great documentaries. Yeah, well, in saying that, yes, then we might have a bigger population, but there's been a massive decline. That, the way I showed you the photo of the koala, there's actually a bit of a write-up there about it and how there has been studies and there's been quite a decline because of, you know, all the development. I mean, let's face it, southeast Queensland has had a massive, development. A lot of you guys from Victoria have moved up, right? Nature is a great healer. So are you going to go out to your property? And rest and recover out there? Where were you? Or just in, like, you'll just spend a lot of time sitting in your backyard in the sun, in nature. And the operation, does that leave you like not being able to walk? I mean, right now you can, you use your crutches and stuff like that, but after the operation, what's it going to leave you with? All right, well, I'm going to do a second lap. If you want to join me, you can. I'm going to go back past my car and go around again. So we're going to walk a little bit faster this time. Though in saying that, I'm still looking for koalas, aren't I? I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. I love koalas. I love nature and just, yeah, it's just beautiful. I really do like this park. I really do. Yeah, huge problem. Optus stolen identities. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was colossal stuff up, wasn't it? Jeez, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't good. We have parks with koalas. Birds are beautiful. Birds are beautiful. I'm gonna buy some binoculars so that I can see more birds because there's a lot of birds in here. A lot of birds. I should not, yeah, I was gonna say, let's go smell that wattle. But, we shouldn't stand on the garden, right? Don't stand on the garden. All right, let's walk, Dora. Let's walk. What kind of bird's that? Is that an osprey? No. So they've got ospreys in this park. So they've got big osprey nets. I'll show you that. That's like, they're like nearly like, I don't know if you've ever heard of an osprey bird, but they're like an eagle. They love seafood. Well, they love fish. Yes, almost facing extinction. Telstra Nation wide outage. Wow. Is that, are you with Telstra too, Nicholas? That's really bad, eh? Really, really bad. Like, how can the biggest network in Australia be down? Like, what the hell happened? You know, like someone's going to get in big trouble over that, you can tell. Because you can only imagine, like, when Optus went down, I think they went down for a couple of hours. And, you know, Optus has not got the huge coverage as Telstra. And people died because they couldn't ring, they couldn't ring the emergency. So sad. So, I'd hate to think what's going to happen. I really hope that no one, did need to ring emergency. Okay, so Gracie's got here. I can't go up there yet, but as soon as I know I might go up, it will be 8 weeks no walking. Okay, 8 weeks no walking. Shit. Okay, yeah, that'll be hard, mate. That'll be hard. Obviously, you'll let us know and we'll all entertain you. Telstra, wow, never heard of it. You never heard of it. Funny. Melbourne, no FFOS. Oh shit. Can you imagine how many businesses couldn't make money today? There'll be massive heads rolling today. Because that's money, right? He's on a mission, that guy. So a lot of people do go a couple of laps around this. This guy's lapped me once. So he's running around. So I'm going to go around one more time. I did 2 laps yesterday and I did 2 laps on Monday afternoon. I think it might be about 2 Ks. It's nice one in the afternoon, got to say. I didn't go walking this morning. I normally go walking on a Wednesday, but I decided I was going to lie in this morning and scroll on my phone. Yep, guys, I did what I always say that I shouldn't do, is scrolled on my phone. But that's okay. I normally do that on a Thursday morning. So that means Thursday, tomorrow, I will go out and do a live and I'll go walking on the beach. So this is the Uni of Sunshine Coast, even though we're in Petrie. It's part of the University of Sunshine Coast. The Telstra CEO had to apologise. Of course he did. Mum's got here, yes, I also thought my phone, something was wrong. I can't get internet. I keep saying, check your connection, but my modem is okay. Haha, Nicholas, I'm glad you're okay again. Yes, he's happy to be out of hospital now. Yeah, Mum, it was really weird. Like I said, I was trying to message you this morning. Oh, why is there all these people? Oh my God, what's happening? There must be a fun run or something. We ain't doing any fun run, guys. Or maybe they're going to do a football game or something. No, they look like they're all going to run. That's always good to see. People doing group exercise and exercising in general. It's good. It's really good. All right, we just passed my car. Let's go. Round 2. Gracie's got here. I love to go up to the northern Victoria. It's so relaxing too. It's 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours drive. God, it's far. So I stay up there a few months, but future is uncertain, and I relax around my neighbourhood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you have to have, did you say you have to have 12 weeks on your feet, like not walking? Yeah, so, yeah, look, 3 months, that's a long time. But at the same time, if this fixes your leg conditions, that will be amazing, right? And it'll be worth the 3 months sitting on your buttocks. And then there'll be no stopping you, right? All right, let's go. Another round. Some hospitals couldn't access internet as well. Ah, shit, that's not good. That's not good. Gracie says hello to my mum. Mum, Gracie is from Victoria. She lives in Victoria, but she's actually from Uruguay originally, Ma. She speaks Hablo Español, where Dora speaks Spanglish with a mix of English, well actually that's English, Spanglish, with a bit of Indonesian, all mixed up together. So she has no hope. Even tried to get a Mexican boyfriend to help learn language. That didn't work either. Actually, in saying that, I wasn't too bad. When I was living in Mexico, it wasn't that bad because I was immersing myself in like local, with all the locals, and so that was good. But yeah, I don't remember much because obviously I don't practice anymore. I have a friend that's Gabriella, who's Mexican, and I sometimes, catch up with her, but we don't speak in Espanol. I should get her to speak in Espanol to me, but it's just hard. Like, I just spent a bit of time in Indonesia, and then I end up mixing, some Spanish in with my Indonesian Bahasa, and it's just like, what is going on? I just don't have the capacity. Gracie's got here saying they always say check your modem. They don't want to pay you to help ease the problem. So this is this bird nest. Oh my gosh, there's actually an osprey up there, guys. Oh wow, cool. So osprey is this, it's called the eastern osprey. And that's their bird nest up there. So they've specifically put this big tower there and put the bird nest on top so they're safe. Love that. Oh, here we go. All the runners. Okay, let's see if we can zoom up in this bird. It's not going to be easy with a phone. I'll give it a crack though. Nah, it's not really that great. I'll show you a photo. That's the best I can do. The eastern osprey. That is the eastern osprey. It looks a bit like an eagle. They like fish. Go the Maroons! Gracie's got here Nicholas. That is so terrible. So many services rely on internet, especially hospitals. I didn't see any news. Thanks for letting us know. 40! I can't believe some hospitals up to hours. Yeah, right. Telstra, yes. Well, yes, true. There's no use in thinking about the future. It hasn't come yet. You can only focus on now, right? The power of now. Gracie, do you do much reading? I think, no, maybe you do a bit of reading. There's an amazing book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Man, such a powerful book. Such a powerful book. And it talks about how don't focus on the past, it's happened. Don't focus on the future, hasn't happened. Focus on now. Because that's all you can control, right? What's happening now? Oh, some birdies. I took a kookaburra yesterday in here, which is always nice. I think all the runners have stopped to get a photo of the sunset, I think. I don't know what they're taking photos of. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Oh, these birds were here yesterday. They're cormorants. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but no, you can't really see them. You can't really see them, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cormorants, all on the same branch. They were there yesterday because I was talking to a guy with a giant ass camera. All right, so we're on to round 2 of this walk. Little swallows down here. They're cute. Very cute. Hi. Oh, the sunset is what they were looking at. I'll show you. Love a sunset. Love a sunset. Well, I see probably more sunrises right now, so it's nice to see a bit of a sunset. Beautiful colours, right? Oh, whoops. Indonesia. Beautiful. Sean, hey, greetings from the UK. G'day, mate. How are you? Sean from the UK. Good morning, should we say? It's the afternoon for us. Say hello to Gracie and Nicholas, both Australians. I'm Dora from Queensland. G'day. And then Gracie and Nicholas both live in Victoria. Oh, a lot of our American friends are all asleep. Though Bill Myers was just on a little while ago, said hello. So on my first round, I saw a group of kangaroos, guys. That was pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen kangaroos on this track. On my first round, I didn't see any koalas, but you know, there's hope. We might see one on this time. Sometimes it's just, you know, fresh eyes. Yes, Dory is higher north in sunny Queensland. It's much warmer up here, but you know, I'm still a sook, Gracie. Actually, Gracie, can I ask, why did you end up? Oh, I think I know the answer. Because Gracie's from Uruguay originally, and I think I've asked you how you ended up in Australia, and you said you were married. So I'm guessing your partner was living in Victoria. That's why you ended up in Victoria. You do lots of reading. Reading a big novel now. Spanish writer, best-selling book. The Shadow of the Wind. I'm on the second novel. It's amazing. Okay. Waiting to get the other books. Always exciting getting new books. Yeah, okay, cool. Still in bed, so we'll get up and get a coffee. So it's cold down there, I'm guessing. Very cold. It's good that Wednesday is nearly over, isn't it? Hump day is done. I'm doing a training course at the moment, online training course. So when I go home, I'm going to get that stuff done because I've always got a little homework to do on this training course every day. And so I've got that out of the way. That way I can watch the football tonight and not have to worry about having to come back and do some other work later. Married over there. Are you married over there? We met there. Okay, let me just put the phone down now. We met there and he wanted to come back to Australia. His mum took him back to Uruguay when his dad passed away here. Parents' care came in the 70s to Australia. Oh, right. Right, okay. Interesting. And you and the ex, are you friends still or not at all? Now, this is the section where I saw some koalas yesterday. I will have a little scan because you just never know. Like yesterday at this time, I saw one climb down, not all the way down, climb down and then jump across to another tree. So I might have missed him and I might see him again this time. Though, I don't know. They might not be here anymore. They might have moved somewhere else to another area away from us pesty humans. I get it. I wouldn't want to be around humans too. I'll be left alone, right? To eat my eucalyptus leaves without these pesty humans wanting to see this cute little fluffy thing. And visibility is harder to see in the afternoon too. It's much easier to see them in the mornings. I'm looking, but I'm just not going to slow down. I want to get home. All right, let's go. There's a tent, someone living on the other side of that bank over there. There's a few people homeless, obviously, I mean a lot of people homeless. And on the other side, I've seen a kind of a commune of tents all put together on a bit of land over there. So obviously someone's kind of moved back down to the river. But I mean, it's got to be horrible. You've got no running water, no access to electricity. That's got to be hard, right? Really hard. His mother sold everything and moved back home. Now sold it all there and back here. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, I mean, you're happy to be here, right? You said that, there's not a huge, family pool in Uruguay for you. You've got a couple of children, haven't you? Gracie? Sorry, guys, can you hear that? My earrings are bumping up against the earphones. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Oh, here's old mate again. God, he's gone around a couple of times, this dude. He's committed. This time he's running. He's an older gentleman too. Age is just a number, I guess. He's got to be at least 65, 70, I reckon. And he's running. Man, I'm 51, I can't run. I mean, look, I could run if I wanted to, but my knee my knee would blow up after it later on. So it's just not worth it. Beautiful lake, beautiful. All right, it says 1,350 metres. So we've done that times 2, plus some. I've got a nice thermos of hot tea in my car for my drive home. I will need to visit the facilities before I go home. I had lunch before I started walking and I gulped a whole lot of water. So obviously that needs to come out to make room for some more tea. I know you needed to hear that information. Have a run. So what's today? Today's the Wednesday. Okay, so I need to do wall squats today. So continuing on my riveting conversation about how I'm going to Africa in under 2 months now, and I may have to cop a squat to do number 1 or number 2. God forbid I have to do number 2 squatting, that will be hell. But my aim, I went to a physiotherapist last week, is to build some strength and so that I can squat and hold it for a little bit longer than normal. So every day I've got different exercises, nothing major, but I can do bridges every day. They're really good for your gait, your hips, your quads and everything. And these flickers, actually I'll do them on the table here actually. No, I can do them at home, that's right. Flickers, I can do them anytime, every day. They're easy, just to stretch legs out, knees out kind of thing. But those wall squats, I've got to do hold to 30 3 times. Man, that's hard. When you get to about 15, you're like, oh crap. So anyway, that's nice, isn't it? A nice sunset. It's obviously just dropped. You got to do 3 sets of those, and then on the alternate day, I'm using bands. I don't know what they call it. Not knee extension. I don't know what they call it. But anyway, so you don't do it both on the same days. Well, I mean, you could, and then have a day off. But they say that you should rest the muscles. So I do them alternately. Along with today I should have done my push-ups and my triceps and my squats. But I haven't done them today. I'll do them tomorrow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He thought he could just do that to me, broke my heart. Aww. I worked hard and raised my children, never looked back. Two new daughters and their new partners. He met them on their 21st birthday. Oh, you mean he doesn't even contact his children? Sorry, mate. The vision, the light's really low now. I can't really read the seed chat very well. I stayed in Australia, yes, so they can enjoy his neighbourhood and his nice family. Plus, I got used to it here. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. And I'm gonna guess, I mean, I have been to Uruguay, but I don't really know too much about it, to be honest. That there's probably more opportunity here in Australia. Little people again. Definitely in summertime, there will be mosquitoes galore. There's little midgies. "22 years ago now, I relax." Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So Gracie, so you're not watching the football anymore? You're not that into it? Because like, or were you just watching the South American teams? Did I see Brazil was playing? Okay, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I made that up. I don't know. Because I know, 2 weeks ago, you were fully immersed. Is it even still on? I have no idea. I have no idea. Never know what could have been over there. No use thinking, what, Dora? Yeah, exactly right. Australia's beautiful, exactly right. I mean, they do call us a lucky country. Sometimes it might be hard to see that for certain things that happen in our country. But I think overall, yeah, we are living in an amazing country. Really, I really do think that I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I mean, I always say that I would like to go back to Mexico and live in probably Playa del Carmen or Cancun. I think because I had a lot of friends there and I absolutely adore the beaches. Man, this old mate, he's going around. Let's see how many times he's gone around. Good on him though, hey? I mean, but I would never permanently move there. Even when I had the Mexican boyfriend, I knew I was never going to live there. I was there for like an experience, holiday fling in ways. Except Dora's an overachiever, right? She brings a boyfriend back to Australia. But that's how I could figure out if it was going to be real or not. Because living in another country, for me personally, it wasn't real life. It was hard to get a job because I didn't speak the language, yada yada yada. And I was working commission-only jobs, and it sucked. It was hard. I mean, I hustled and I hustled and hustled and made a bit of money, but yeah, I would never have been able to live there long term. Plus, I love Australia. So I'm glad, A, that I didn't get knocked up, that's for sure. Even if I got knocked up, I wouldn't have stayed in Mexico. Hell no. Hell no. All right, nearly coming out of the park. Then we're just going to walk back to the car. And we would have done, I think, I should actually time it. I mean, not time it, I should actually look at the Ks, but I haven't. It doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter how many steps I've done, how many Ks I've done. I've done 2 laps. I feel good. I feel like I've achieved what I wanted to achieve this afternoon by a walk. I might not have seen a koala, but that's okay. I can see koalas every day and I'd be absolutely enthused. So there's a picnic area. There's no barbecues here, which is interesting. Don't know why they don't have barbecues here. Well, Brazil lost. Yes, I watch, but it's really early, 4 a.m. Okay, yeah. I do my own thing and keep it simple these days. Yep, it's the best way to be. Thomas and I hope to meet one day soon, and maybe, who knows, I could be Irish next year. Ha 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 ha. So who's Thomas? I don't know who Thomas is. Who's Thomas? I missed a conversation, obviously. Bit at a time, excellent. I finally met my match, I think. Thomas and I can sure laugh and live happy. Moving to another country is not easy, for sure. Oh, crap no. Crap no, it's not easy. Well, man, I don't know who Thomas is and how you met Thomas, but I bet you Thomas has an amazing accent. I feel weak at the knees even thinking about the accent. I lived in Ireland for 3 crazy months back in 1999, and I'll tell you, it was one hell of an adventure. I had so much fun. And yes, I fell in love quite a few times with the Irish guys. Oh God. Oh yeah, I love the accent. Absolutely love the accent. Beautiful place. Whereabouts is Thomas from? Now, how did you meet Thomas? Jazz! Hey Jazz, how you going? Jazz. Gracie, you know Jazz, don't you? I think you know each other, don't you? I'm sure you do. Moving to Thomas been here before. I don't know who Thomas is. I don't know who Thomas is, Gracie. Sorry, I don't know. We met 2 years ago on a crime channel. We mod 4 and we talk daily. Okay, this is interesting. Jazz, So Gracie just happens to chuck in there that, so Gracie's from Uruguay originally, and we're just talking about, you know, living in another country. And she just drops a bomb going, oh, you know, if Thomas and I meet and, you know, I could end up being an island next year. I'm like, moving to Ireland? I'm like, what? I've missed something. Okay, so where is Thomas in this world? Is he still living in Ireland? And obviously you watch a crime live stream together and you talk to each other daily. Like, this is the new age, right? This is the new age. This is interesting. I really like this conversation. And how are you, Jazz? Jazz, good morning. Buenos dias, mi amiga. ¿Cómo estás? That's as much as I can go at this present moment of Espanol. Gracie can give you more. Okay. Oh, he's from Limerick. Remember he was talking to him about your time in Ireland. Oh, Gracie. There's lots of people that I talk to. I don't remember. I mean, I do and I don't. Limerick. Oh, wait on. It's been a long time. A long time ago. It wasn't recent. I reckon, yeah. Okay. Well, stay tuned to that conversation and what happens and where you can meet. It's like, are you going to meet? Is he going to come to Australia? Going to meet you? Come on, he's got to come to Australia. Wow. Morning, my dear. I am good. Love Irish people. They are lovely. Well, yeah, Jazz was over in Ireland. Probably, I reckon, less than 2 months ago. She had a bit of it no, it was over St. Paddy's Days, right? Yeah, that was, God, don't know, 2 months ago now. Yeah, I love the accent. They're so fun, right? Irish people. That's great that you've bonded, you know, and you have this online relationship. And obviously you do video chats, I'm guessing. It was a while ago. I do remember someone from Rick. Not too many people from Ireland come on my chat. And I do remember he was on there, and there was Andrew from Scotland, and I was kind of like going, oh, we've got the Scottish, we've got the Irish, and there was someone, I think Matt was from UK. So there's a few of them. Yeah, so interesting. Very interesting. I love these stories, right? I love hearing that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I met my partner online, Tinder, as you do. It's kind of just the new age, right? It's how you do it. But yeah, meeting someone on YouTube. Wow, this is cool. Will you get married online? I'm joking. Would you? Oh, that'd be fun. All right, guys. I need to go to the toilet, so I'm going to have to say goodbye, guys. I am busting to go to the toilet. Isn't that ridiculous, guys? Come on. Pick up your rubbish. Come on, guys. Put it in the friggin' bin. Put it in the frickin' bin. People are pigs. Though in saying that, animals could have flown in there and got a day. I'll take that back. Birds could have come in there and pulled it out. That happens a lot. So this is a nice park, actually. It's a little water park here. And even though it's winter, they've still got it running. A bucket of water that falls down and splashes you. Nice to catch up with you, Jazz. I'll talk to you on the chat. Day 3 for me on the training. And Gracie, hope he comes over. He said maybe October. Ooh, I'm very excited to hear that. Yeah, okay. Well, that was nice to know. Okay, guys, I've got to go. I'm busting to go to the toilet. See you guys. Thanks for joining me on my walk. We did 2 laps. Didn't see any koalas, but we saw kangaroos, which is even, just as great. See you guys. Bye.